1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store.
Hello, I'm Bernard Mintz and I'm Chefs at Home. Today I'm going to make a chocolate brownie. It's been requested by one of my viewers called Mel. I cook at home because my wife won't cook and she can't cook, and her motto is, why have a dog and bark yourself? We need to roast our chopped walnuts on our pan. This brings out the flavour, it intensifies the flavour. We're now getting the aroma of the walnuts coming through and they're browning slightly. That'll do for that, so we'll pop those back into there. We're now going to put my water on the stove and get it boiling. What I don't want to do is I don't want my water to touch the bottom of the basin. So we'll just have a space between the water and the basin. We'll pop the basin on top of there, and into there I'm going to put in a very good quality chocolate, 70% chocolate. We'll break that into the bowl, and we need 200 grams of chocolate. So we're breaking into here 200 grams of chocolate along with 140 grams of unsalted butter, and we need that to start to melt. As you can see, the butter and the chocolate are melting together. It doesn't take very long. This is the easiest chocolate brownie you'll ever make, and it's the yummiest. My kids love it. As you can see now, the chocolate has nearly melted, very nearly there. To that we're going to add 200 grams of soft brown sugar, and then we'll dissolve that into the chocolate, the melting chocolate. As you can see, looking really yummy already. Now while that's melting, I'm going to break 3 eggs. We need 3 whole eggs, and I always use an egg with a line mark. That line mark means it's been produced to a high standard. That's 3 whole eggs, and we're going to beat the eggs up. And we're just going to check how it's looking. Now that sugar is nearly dissolved. It's nearly dissolved into the chocolate. I'm using an egg with a line mark on it. This shows it's been produced to the highest standard of food safety. We're now going to add to the product 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. And we're going to pull this off slightly. I'm going to turn the heat off, remove it from the heat, and let it cool just slightly. Let's take the water away. Now I'm going to add my egg mix. Adding my egg mix. Now we want to beat that in fairly quickly so it doesn't coagulate. Then I'm going to add my flour. The flour is 85 grams of plain flour. Now we'll just turn that in. Until all the flour has been absorbed into the chocolate. So I'm going to add my roasted walnuts, and I'm going to all of them into the chocolate and folding those in. You can see it's already looking really yummy. Now, I prepared earlier a baking tin with a loose bottom because it makes it much easier to come out. I've greased it only lightly. I'm pouring my mixture into there. And it needs to go to a medium heat oven, not too high, not too low, for about 25 minutes. And we'll know when it's cooked. You put a skewer into it, pulls out, and it comes out clean. We'll pop this in the oven. Our brownie's ready, and everyone's excited to have a piece. So I take my knife and I go around the edge of the brownie, all the way around. So as I've got a loose bottom tin, it makes it very easy for me. I'm just going to just gently push it out of the tin, making sure it doesn't slip and fall on the floor. Place it rather hot on my tray there. Now you can leave the bottom of the tin on it if you want, or you can slide a knife under it to remove it totally. We're going to leave the brownie to cool for about...
Where's my red shoe?
I think it's under the settee. Kids. Okay, that's it. Our brownie's cooled. I'm just going to add a little bit of decoration to the top and put a little bit of sieved icing sugar over it, just to make it look attractive. I'm going to cut it. I'm really looking forward to this. And there we are, our chocolate brownie.
The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me dump it, please set in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of